Welcome back. Now in this video we will simply show the upload job right in here on the job screen that we just uploaded before. So we will show that job right in here. So basically, for showing that job, what we will do, we will simply first create a design for the job screen, and also right after we will have to write the query in order to retrieve the data and show it right in here on the job screen. So let's go and do that. But first of all, we will create a design for the job screen. Let's go towards the widgets. There we go. And right in the widgets, open that. We will create a new dot file and we will name this as a job widget. So in this dot file we will implement the design. There we go, with the job widget dot. In here we will have a stateful widget, so write st. There we go. Now we will name this as a job widget. That's fine. That's fine. Remove that const key. We don't need this. Now simply click in here on the stateful widget and import the library material.dot. Now we're going to need some string type variable. First let me just define that. Right in here we will say final and string type. The first one that we will create for the job title that we are about to show, and also right after we will show the job description. Let me just create it one by one. Also the third one that we will create for the job ID, and the other one will be uploaded by, and also we will get the user image. So in here final string user image. Right after final string we will get the name. So in here just create it one by one, and the other one that we will create for the requirement. Okay, right after let's create it for the email, and right after the last one will be just for the location. Now let me create a constructor for that. So in order to do that we will say in here const, and then we will say job widget curly braces, and write in here semicolon, take this down, and then we will say required. Okay, this dot job title, comma. Now we will simply copy it, and also paste it for the job description, for the job ID, uploaded by, user image, name, requirement, email, and location. Okay, simply copy it from here and paste it right in here, so it will be easy. Uploaded by, user image, and also the name we copy it from here and paste it right in here. Requirement, paste it right in here. Also the email, paste it right in here. Location, paste it. All fine, as you guys can see. Now let's jump right in the widget build. Okay, in that we will remove that container and we will have a card widget. Okay, there we go. Tag this down. First for that card we will set the color, and we will go with the colors white 24, and right after we will set the elevation to 8, and also let's set the margin edge insect. We will go with the symmetric one, and we will set the horizontal to 10, and also we will set the vertical to 8. That's fine. And here we will say child, and now we will have a list tile widget right in there. It's going to take the on tab event. For now we will leave this empty, and later on we will work on that right in the upcoming videos. For now we will just implement the design so that you guys can see. In here add the const modifier, and right after in here on a long press we will delete the dialog. Okay, but for now we will leave this empty, and later on we will work on that. And then right after content padding edge inside, you will go with the dot symmetric, set the horizontal to 20, and also the vertical that we will set it to 10. And let us go towards the leading. You will have a container widget right in there. Right in the container we will do some padding edge insect dot only. We will set the right to 12, and right after let's set the decoration, box decoration right in there. We will set the border in here, and we will set the right to the border side, the width one. That's fine. And here add the const modifier, also in here, and also to this box decoration. All good. Now the first thing that we will show right in the card, okay, it will be simply a user image. So for that, what we will do, right down in here we will say child, and with the help of image dot network we will show that. We will say widget dot user image. For now we are just implementing the design, but whenever we will run the app and test it, I will explain it again, so don't worry for that. And also right after the user image we will show the title, job title. So for that, below this container we will say title, and it's gonna take the text widget, in which we will simply say widget dot job title. Now the next line will be for the job title 2. You can increase or decrease it according to your choice, but I'll go with the 2. And overflow will be simply the text overflow. There we go. Dot. We will go with the ellipses, that one. And now we will do some style as usual, text style. And the first thing that we will set the color, so we will go with the colors. Let's go with the amber, comma, and then we will set the font weight. It's gonna be font weight dot bold, and right after let's set the font size. We will set it to 18. So first, as I told you before, we will show the user image, okay, that is going to be the profile of a user, and right after we will show the title, job title, okay. And the adjusted design for that job title. The max line is 2 and everything right in here is just a simple code. Now in here add the constant modifier just to remove that yellow lines. The code will be clean. Now let's move further. Now we will add the subtitle right in here, in which you will have a column widget, and right in the column widget it will take some properties. The first one that we will set cross-axis alignment, we will set it to start cross-axis alignment dot start, and also you will set the main axis alignment, we will set it to start main axis alignment not to start. So the alignment gonna be just on point. Okay, let's move further. We will say children. Right in the children we will have a text widget, so we are about to show the name for that user who will be online. So in here comma first and tag this down with the help of widget dot name. You will get the name of a user, and the max line will be 2, and the overflow, text overflow, will be that, similar to the job title. So in here we will copy and in here we will paste it. Okay, ellipsis is good for the text overflow. So that overflow will basically just handle the usual overflow. Now right after we will do some style, so for that we will copy that from here and in here we will paste it. Now simply we will set the color for the name to black, and it's going to be bold, and the font size we will make it a little small. That's fine. So we are done with the name. So this thing will simply show the name for the user who will be online. As I told before, it's just a design that we are implementing. You guys will get the idea more whenever we test the app, and you will see it right in here on the job screen. So don't worry for that, and I will also explain it again. It's just a simple code. Now let's move further. So below the name, right in here, we will also show the job description, but we will create some height between the name and the job description that we are about to create. So right down in here we will say size box with a capital S, and we will set the height, let's set it to 8. Add the constant modifier. Now below that we will have a text widget. For time saving we can manually write it, but for time saving I will copy that and we will make a little change in it. Copy it from here, and below this size box in here paste it. There we go. Okay, so we will change this to the job description. Next line will be 4 because the description going to be a little lengthy, so we will set it to 4, and the overflow will be similar. Also the style, we will set the font size to 15. It's going to be a little big in size. The color will be black, and we don't want the job description bold, so we will remove that. It's going to be simple text. That's fine. And right after we will simply show the icon. So for that, what we will do, below this column we will say trailing. There we go, and let's go and create that icon. In there we will say icons, and it's going to be simply keyboard. We don't see the suggestion for the right, the left is right here. There we go, keyboard arrow right. We're gonna have that icon, comma in here, and the size is gonna be a little big, 30, and also we'll set the colors dot black. That's fine. Add the constant modifier, and we are done. And one more thing guys, In here we left this on long press empty. Right, in the upcoming videos we will create a method. It is going to be simply for deleting the dialog, so we will create that method right in the future videos, and we will call upon that right in here, but we will work on that right in the future. And also for the on tap event, we just leave this empty for now. Later on we will create a job detail screen right in the future videos, and we will call upon that screen right in this on tap event. For now we don't need this, we will work on that right in the future, so don't worry for that. For now we just implement the design as initial phase, as you guys can see right in here, right in this card, all of the design as I explained before. In here we set the user image and we will show it. Also we set the job title, and right below in here we set the name of that user and also the job description, and then we say write the trailing icon, as you guys can see right in here. So that's the design that we just implement. So we are done with the design, and that's it for this video. Right in the next video we will create a query in order to retrieve the data. Okay, so the query that we will write in the job screen in here. Okay, so that's it for this video. Right in the next video we will work further. So see ya.